Hello, good day, and welcome. I'm Timotab, and today I'm going to solve Timotab Birthday Quiz by mnasty2. It's my birthday week, and I am solving puzzles that have been set specifically to celebrate my birthday. So thank you very much to mnasty2 for doing that. If you would like to try solving this puzzle for yourself, it'll be the first link in the description. And let's have a look at the rules. Normal Sudoku rules apply. So that's oh, the digits 1 to 9 in every row, column, and 3 by 3 box. X sums. Numbers outside the grid give the sum of the first X digits in the corresponding row or column, where X is the first digit in that row or column. Just going to use this 10 as an example in isolation, ignoring the other clues for the moment. If that were a 3, then what that's saying is that in order to resolve this 10 clue, I need to use those 3 digits. So that means that these have to add up to 7, and so that could be 2 and 5. That would be a valid way of fulfilling that 10 clue. Obviously not valid for some of the other clues there, but I think that gets the point. Clones. Each group of shaded cells contain the same digits in the same relative positions. So these 5 grey rectangles will have the same pair of digits in the same order. And equations. Correctly complete each equation. 2-cell pills enclose 2-digit numbers. So this 2-digit number is going to be these 2 cells multiplied together. Okay, that seems simple enough, as long as my mental arithmetic's going to be okay. No guarantees on that. I'm going to restart the puzzle to reset the timer, and let's begin. Well, the only way to fill a 1 clue is a 1 for X sums. The 7. Obviously, I can't just put a 7 there because that would be 7 digits. In fact, if I had 4 digits here, that would be at least 10 because 1, 2, 3, 4 is the minimum that 4 cells can be. So this has to be a 2 or a 3. If it were a 3, I can make 7 in 3 cells, but the only way to make 7 in 3 cells is 1, 2, and 4. So 3 does not feature in that. So that means this has to be a 2, and this has to be a 5. And in fact, that is the only way of making a 7 X sums clue. Good to know if you are trying to speed solve. So 5 cells would add up to a minimum of 15. So the highest a 10 clue can ever be is with, that can only ever be a 2, 3, or 4. Obviously, it can't be a 2 because I've got a 2 in the box. If this were a 3, I would be adding those 3 cells, which is only 6. So that must be a 4, and then that must be a 3 to complete that clue. This can't be a 6 because 6 cells would be at least 21, because that's what 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 add up to. So this must be a 3 because it's the only digit below 6 that's still available. That is now 8. That has to be a 6 to complete the sum. Now we have 4 digits adding up to 19. We have 7 already, so these add up to 12. 9 and 3 I can't do because I've already got a 3. 8 and 4 I can't do, I've already got a 4. So this must be 7 and 5, and I can't put another 5 in the box. This must be 7 and 5. That gives us 5s in all of our clones. And then this is an 8, 9 pair. That's a really nice start. Gives me something to get into in the top left-hand corner. And I've almost completely done a box. Okay. So if I am so I'm multiplying these 2 digits together, then subtracting something, and I'm getting 50 something. So that means that these two digits must multiply to give at least 60. So if this were a 4 with a 9, that would only be 36. This can't be 4, has to be higher than 4, and the only digit left in the row that's available is a 6. So now 8 and 6 is 48. That's clearly not high enough, so that is a 9, and that's an 8, and we've completed a box. So this is 54. This has to be uh, less than 4, because otherwise that would take it to 40 something. And it can't be 2 because 54 minus 2 is 52, and I'd repeat a 2. And it can't be 3 because I've got a 3 in the box, so that's a 1, and that's a 3. And that's my other clone digit. They're all 3s. That gives me a 2, 4 to complete the row. Ah, all right. Okay. 2 and 4 must be in here somewhere. Can this be a 2? And the answer is no, it cannot be, because if this were a 2 and this were as high as a 9, I'd still only get to 18. So a 2 multiplied by a digit is either going to be a single digit number or a 2-digit number that starts with a 1, but I've already got a 1 in the box. That's not a 2. So 2 is in one of those two. Okay, 6 is going to be up here by sudoku. In fact, 5 is going to be there. Hmm. All right. I hate to do it this way, but I think it's the most sensible way of doing it. All right, so 1 has to be in one of these 3. 1 can't go there because that would mean that this 2-digit number would be the same as this 1-digit number. So 1 is not there. 1 is in one of those two. That means that I have 2, 4, 7, 8, 9 can go into there. We know that those are not 2s from our previous discussion. So, okay, I think that's a useful way to look at it. If this were 9 and 7, they would multiply to give 63, which this clearly cannot be. Therefore, at least one of these two digits is even, and if I'm multiplying something by an even digit, I get an even result. So that can't be 7 or 9. Okay. 8 times 9 is 72. So that could be a 7. That can't be 8 or 9. Um, okay. Okay. 8 times 4 would be 56, which it can't be. So it can't be 8 times 4, can't be 8, no, 8 times 4 is 32, which it can't be. 8 times 7 is 56. I am clearly tired and can't think straight today. 7 eighths of 56. Right, so it's not 8 times 4 and it's not 8 times 7, but it could be 8 times 9, which would be 72. Um, so 4 times 9 would be 36. So it's either 4 7 or 8 9. 4 7 would be 28, and 8 9 would be 72. Those aren't fours. 4 7 would be 2 8. 8 9 would be 7 2. Okay. I don't think I can do a whole lot more with that just yet. So, well, I can at least eliminate a 4 from there. If I'm eliminating 4 from there, I'll be eliminating a 7 from here. Right. So it's either 4 7 in that order, or it's 8 9, making 72. Okay. All right. Let's see if I can look at some of this. I've got 2 single digits summing to a 2-digit number. So this has to be a 1. It's the only way that works. Um, right. This has to be higher than 5 because I'm subtracting something from it. So that's 7 or 8. This now can be a maximum of 3 because 8 minus 3, 8 minus 4 would be less than 5. So, and it can't be a 1 or a 3, so that is a 2. Um, so if this were 84, which is the lowest it could be, and I subtract 53, I get 31. So that can't be an 8, so that's 7. Um, so now this digit minus this digit is equal to 3. That's at least a 4. That'd be 4, 7, which it can't be. Can't be 5, 8. It must be 6 and 9. Okay. This has to be a 4. Yeah, because 2, even 29, I'd have to be more than 10 to get to 53. So this has to be a 4. So now these 2 digits must add up to 13. And They can't be 9, 4 because it's that 4. They can't be 8, 5 because it's that 5. So they must be 6 and 7. And I know the order they go in. But now these two digits must be 8 and 4. Well, that can't be 8 because I can't add up two different Sudoku digits to get 18. That's 4. That's 8. And now by arithmetic, that is 6. Okay, that eliminates an 8 from there. And that eliminates a 9 from here. So we either have 28, which would be 4 and 7, or we have 72, which would be 9 and 8. We've definitely got a 7 in there. Where does 4 go in this row? It goes right there. So that is a 7. This is a 2 and an 8. That makes this a 1, 9 pair, I think. Yes. That makes this a 6, 8 pair. And this is a 9, 7 pair. Okay. Top 3 rows are all but done. Just a little Sudoku. There's some Sudoku to help out. That puts a 6 in one of those two. Okay. So this row needs 2, 7, and 9. And that one can't be 7 or 9, so that's 2. Makes this a 7, 9 pair. This row needs 1, 4, and 8. Those can't be 4, so that's a 4. And then we can resolve the 1 and the 8. And that makes this 9. And these are 1, 2, 8. And that's not an 8. Okay. So 2-digit number minus a single-digit number is equal to 53. That can't be a 7 because I'd need to subtract 20-something, or at least more than 10. So that now has to be a 6. So 60-something minus something equals 53. So this has to be relatively low and this has to be relatively high. In fact, this can't be more than 3. Can't be 3 or more because I'd have to subtract 10. This is a 1 or a 2, and this is an 8 or a 9. And in fact, it's not an 8, so it's a 9, making this a 2. All right. Okay. So these digits are from 1, 2, and 4. There's a 4 in one of those. These digits are from 7, 9, and 1. That clearly can't be a 1, so that's a 1. That's a 7 or a 9. So now that can't be a 1. Okay. 9 minus 4 would be 5. 7 minus 4 would be 3. That can't be a 4. So that gives me a 1-2 pair. That makes that 4. The only way to multiply two digits together to give 14 is 2 and 7. But I don't think I know the order yet. Okay, that makes this a 6. That 2, 7 makes this a 1. That can't be a 7 because that would have to be 6, so that's 9, and that's 8. That 9 looks up here, makes 7 and 9. This 8 looks up there, makes that an 8. In that cell, that's 2 and a 1. That gives me 9 and 1, and 9 and 7. And this 4 gives me 2 and 4, and 2 and 7. And now, just a little bit of sudoku to finish off these bottom 3 rows. That's 7 and 3. These 3 digits are 4, 5, and 8, which I can't fully resolve yet. That's not 4, that's not 8, and that's not 5. These 3 digits are 3, 5, and 8. That 5, 3 looks across. That's an 8. That's a 5, and that's a 3. That makes that 8. That's 4. That's 5. These 2 digits are 6 and 9, which I can place. These 2 digits are 2 and 4, which I can also place, leaving me with a 1 and a 7 to complete the puzzle. Happy birthday is the message. Well, thank you very much, and Nasty too. That was super fun. I absolutely loved being able to get a really good start using the birth date information as the um, clues to get started, and then the clones. Hi, future Timotab here. Well, I was clearly tired when I recorded this. It was only as I was editing it to get ready for YouTube that I noticed the significance of the clones. It's how old I am. What a nice thematic element to include. Thank you so much. I now return you to past Timotab. Yeah, that was fun. I don't think I've done very many equations puzzles before, um, so that was fun to do. Thank you very much. If you liked this solve, then please hit the like button, subscribe to see some more, and I'm looking forward to next time. Be seeing you.